Welcome everybody, we're getting to Game 3 as quickly as possible, so we're going to get into beastie QT replays after this, because we are in the TSL4. It is so much fun. Talk about a crazy last game. Ridiculous gameplay out of the person we respond directly on top of. It is ROOT.CatZ, back to Root Gaming. It is CatZ, he is the orange Zerg on in the left of the map, going up against Snibbles. It is Snibbles, who's actually not actually Snibbles, it's really Mycerion. We are going to be playing on TSL4 Metropolis, which I am very, very excited about. These guys are such powerful players, and we've already seen crazy gameplay, proxy hatches, motherships, ridiculousness, and now we finally have the deciding game. It is 1-1 in a best of 3, and the winner will be moving on to the quarterfinals of this amazing TSL4. So now, what I am very curious to see is what CatZ is going to be doing. Because CatZ 8-pooled in the first game, and in the second game, he responds to a cannon rush by going for a proxy hatch. So we have proxy hatches and 8 pools so far. What is going to be happening in this game? Because it's a complete wild card. The thing is, this map is very good for walling off, but I'm pretty certain that CatZ would be very liable to try and abuse this destructible debris. On the flip side, too, the same thing could happen from Mycerion. He could easily cannon rush this third, which is a fairly long ways away from a natural expansion of CatZ. We are seeing that CatZ is going to be going for his hatchery first, and it does not get stopped by Mycerion, who actually has a perfect circle with his shift queuing, which is pretty to see. Alright, and you guys remember about this map is that you do have this creep tumor and everything on this base in the top, which means you have to have detection in order to land whatever you're going to be building. I believe even Zerg has to kill that off, because I think that creep tumor actually blocks the hatchery from going down. But now, running around here, Snibbles, I keep calling it Snibbles, Mycerion is getting his nice scout. We're seeing him going for the 15 hatch, and then the 15 gateway. Ooh, gateway, not a forge. He's really showing to actually be quite greedy in terms of getting out tech and eco. He's going for the gateway instead of the forge, and we should probably see the forge coming up next on 17. Oh, it's a pylon. Okay, so he is really actually playing quite greedy. But there's the third base now down for CatZ, and Mycerion is just running around this pro, continuing to get that scout. He's looking for... Wait, there's no pool. Wait, there's no pool. There's 3 hatch. No pool. CatZ, what are you doing with your openers? I was expecting something weird, but not macro cheese. And yeah, I'm calling it macro cheese. That's macro cheese. 3 hatch, then pool. There's the pool. And with this probe being followed, I guess CatZ isn't fearing any kind of cannon rushing. But this makes Snibbles going for the perfect thing. No forge at all. CatZ still has a drone. Actually, you know what? CatZ could have literally gone for another proxy hatch over here if he wanted to, I think. I think that actually might have been really effective. But now, CatZ's going to see as he sees that there's no forges or anything. But these 3 bases are going to be done so quickly, and they're not going to get punished. The only way that Mycerion is actually working on reacting to this is just by having really fast tech of his own in the face of the really fast eco of CatZ. So now, what kind of a push is Mycerion going to do? Because here we have the third base of CatZ now completed, and we're going to have so much production from him. My God! But we have a Twilight Council. Oh, DTs. Oh, we have DTs coming out from Mycerion. That could be really interesting against CatZ. If he goes DTs, then CatZ could get hit a lot. Oh, I kind of like the sounds of that. DTs against this. CatZ is going to be a little bit delayed in terms of anything, but he's got to get an Evo chamber soon. I mean, there's no way he hasn't faced DTs after going this build before. Mycerion is about to have 250 gas too, so we're going to see a DT shrine. I'm going to guess in the main. I'm going to guess main. I'm going to guess wrong. I guessed wrong. So there's a DT shrine, but I did guess the DT shrine was going to go down, so that's always a plus. So, now is CatZ going to have detection? Because so far there is nothing but overlords, metabolic boost, and I'm assuming drones once this supply block ends. Yeah, see drones is coming down, but there's no Evo chamber. And we could have a hugely devastating attack coming to hit him quickly. But look at Mycerion's just 3 zealots. He's going to be able to move around, and CatZ actually wasting a drone over here at the watchtower. And he's actually behind the workers. What? He went 3 hatch before pool. He should have so many drones. But here we have the 4, and is CatZ gonna see it? CatZ is gonna see it. He's gonna see the DT Shrine. He sees the Twilight Council. Will he have an Evo Chamber? He's gonna Roach Warren down, but so far, no Evo Chamber. There is no lair either. So the detection needs to come down shortly for CatZ, because CatZ is now blatantly staring at this Dark Shrine. And the Lings are actually getting through into the natural expansion of... Oh my god. So now we're seeing them pushing forward. The DT Shrine is now complete. These Lings are definitely seeing this Dark Shrine. No doubt about that now. And the Warpins get wasted in defending over here. We still have... Okay, now we have 3 more Warpins, but is there a proxy pylon? There is a proxy pylon. We've got Probe coming down here, but there's no detection really. The Lings have been taken care of, and now we've seen CatZ is taking down 6 of those guys. And there we have 3 DTs. We've got the 4th DT down here, but this one's getting attacked. Where is it? What is detecting that DT? Spore Crawler's not done yet. Is there an Overseer somewhere? I'm so confused. What was just detecting that DT? Huh? Spore Crawler wasn't done. Huh? Or maybe that was a Zealot and not a DT. Here we have this DT coming down here, but this stir is about to go down. Okay, so now we're having the hatchery going to be falling. These he's targeting. Oh, he's targeting the larva. Oh, that's genius. He doesn't want anything being able to be produced by CatZ. He's going to target down the larva. I like that a lot. Alright, so now we're having this Cybernetic core, and it's such a vulnerable spot. Going to start getting hit. And is there... I don't think there's any kind of overseer tech, because their lair is not done yet. The lair is going down there at the natural expansion. The Cybernetic core is now down. We've got a couple forces going down. The Scrannion gets killed, and now we're having... These roaches are going to get wasted by the sentries and that DT. We have a Cybernetic core being re-put down for Mycerion, and the +1 attack is actually going to be done shortly. That's going to be a nice little bit of DPS, and this DT is going down. The DT is just going to go ahead and retreating, but now we've got roaches going to be streaming into the natural expansion as we're going to watch just a lot of death happening. The no force is actually locking in the roaches. They're going to go ahead and into the mineral patch. It's going to be really, really good against these Zealots, and the DT is going to come in from the back, and that's going to be enough to clear this up. We have more Lings running by. CatZ is just doing such crazy multi-pronged aggression in these last in this game, in the first game, that it's really proven to be quite effective. But these DTs are just not dying. But the thing is that Mycerion is actually still having a lot of stuff. Look at how much CatZ has killed, but CatZ is still only on 2 bases. But still, a lot of stuff's gone down. 45 probes, though, still to 43 drones. And that's something that I'm really impressed at by Mycerion, is the fact that he keeps building probes. And that's such a small thing to note, but it's so important. It's so vitally important in terms of recovering from all this harassment. And the fact that CatZ is still on 2 bases is really, really unfortunate for him. Looks like we're going to have an infestation pit going down. I guess that's a good plan, because you can fungal those DTs, you can reveal them, and then move along just there. But now we're going to have the robotics facility going down. I wonder if it's going to be for Colossus or if it's going to be for Immortals. I'm kind of feeling 2 Immortals and Colossus. That's what I'm going to go ahead and say. But yeah, the 3rd base... Oh, what? 3rd base is done. Hey, look at that. I was too busy looking at all that aggression, and the 3rd base is done. Huh. Well, that's a good catch by me, as I got that so late. But I just started getting mined from, so that's not too bad. The Archons are in play now. Very good, just logical thing to get the Archons after the DT aggression is done. Now we're going to have the DTs doing some more attacking. I'm going to continuously deny this 3rd base from CatZ. There we have them just streaming forward. With that +1 attack, 50 damage per shot is so deadly. And CatZ being forced to cancel that. And there is a death to that drone, sadly enough for it. Now where will these DTs go? Oh, well, this DT is actually getting stopped? What? There we go. Now it's going to go ahead and actually get by once the units start attacking. But here we have the aggression coming from CatZ, who got the force fields landing. And these Archons, look, their attack damage 39. They one-shot Lings no matter what. A lot of force fields locking in a lot of units. And CatZ is kind of looking to be in a very bad spot. We have 3 base pros versus a 2 base Zerg. And Mycerion is really controlling everything quite nicely. This Overseer is about to fall, and once that falls, DTs are once again going to be really, really effective once again. If you see this go down, there it falls, and this Changeling is actually going to be allowed to live. We We got more gateways coming along now, and let's look at the income for a second. We see that it's definitely in favor of, wow, it's in favor of Mycerion so heavily. CatZ has really just not been able to get a foothold in this game. The DTs are doing too much damage, and the Archons, the force fields and everything, the positioning of Mycerion is really, really solid. With this, we've got, looks like Patching Lance is now done, so we could have Infestors coming into play. But I'm kind of actually feeling like maybe Neural Parasite should be researched so that we can have CatZ making this Protoss army a Zerg army. Especially before these gateways actually come in. Because we see CatZ is now streaming in and looking at this base being up and running. And that's not a good feeling. But DTs are just wrecking into the main base, and the Spore Crawler falls. And all of a sudden there's no detection. Wait, nope, scratch that detection with the Infestors. And they're fungling. But the DTs, even still being here and fungled, still managed to kill off some of those drones. So 11 drones have now been taken out, and things looking to be quite solid. I'm kind of thinking that Mycerion's in a great spot. He's got a lot of production facilities. I mean, just take a look at this. We've got Robo, we've got more these, we've got now officially 8 gates and a Robo, which is more than enough to produce off of 2 base, especially when you have Psystorm coming along as well. And that's going to be great in the face of those Infestors, because not only is there going to be storming over everything, and that's great against anything clumped up, but there's going to be feedbacks on the Infestors and everything. But it looks like CatZ has finally been able to finish his 3rd base. I think that's the 3rd or 4th time that he's actually thrown that base down. We're having a 4th base now down from Mycerion. Really doing a good job of just staying ahead in terms of the macro. Does not want CatZ to get any kind of foothold in this game. We've got the 2 Immortals, 3 Immortals, so looks like I'm wrong with the Colossi. But with the Psystorm, we don't really need Colossi at this point. We have more, oh, look at that. More gateways are going to be coming into play. I like that a lot. It's going to be able to get so many units. It's going to be 10 gates and a Robo. Now we see some force fields getting landed. Very nicely placed force fields in terms of separation to each other. Now we see a couple more forces. Once again, very nicely placed, separated to each other. We're having changelings that are being streamed forward. We're going to have any more forces to lock in those roaches? No. But still, CatZ is down to 88 food. And we've got War Prism here bringing DTs into the main base. Oh, the DTs are going to go into the main base. They're going to start streaming forward, and it looks like a couple are getting fungled away from everything. But oh no, the Infestors are taking so much damage. They're getting picked off. Oh, that's such a bad loss for CatZ. He really needs those. He's being forced to pull back, and this 3rd base is oh, there's a 5th base up from. Holy gods! Oh wow, Snibbles, aka my friend. I want him to be aka my friend, but I don't know. Mycerion is doing just fine right now. Overseer is going to be coming into play. This War Prism's harassment is being amazingly effective, as CatZ got half the food count of Mycerion, and Mycerion is continue to be aggressive. We have 39 drones that are now down. Both have killed 24, but 84 probes are up. Mycerion is macroing up so much. The Estonian Protoss is playing quite well. I have got to say this Estonian Protoss is definitely doing a lot of good stuff with this. Now we're having engagement. The spawn crawlers are uprooted. Oh, that's the worst possible thing for CatZ. And now we're having Psystorm. There's the Neural Parasite actually going down, going to land on a few units, but these Infestors are not long for this world because they are now dead. And I don't think CatZ can do anything. It's down to 50 food. We are having so much just getting picked off. CatZ is losing so much, and there's GG. Well played. Very nice stuff by CatZ. Wishing good luck to the Estonian Protoss later on, and that is game. Holy God. And now we're going to get into some beastie QT. I'm quite excited. I hope you guys are. If you're interested, replays, VODs, all that on zanderfever.tv.